excited to join you today and be talking about this topic, which is so important. So, hello for those of you who are joining me on the live session. Hello. And for those of you who are joining me on podcast, brilliant. Hello, hello, hello. I always love to hear from you, so make sure you do head over and join us over on Instagram at rebecca.lockwood. So today I'm talking about the biggest mistakes coaches make when it comes to sales. The biggest the biggest mistakes coaches make when it comes to sales. In fact, these are the biggest mistakes female entrepreneurs make when it comes to sales. As always, I've got my notes in front of me to make sure I don't go off on too much of a tangent, keep me focused and on track. And I'm going to keep it quick, short, and actionable so that you can implement these things into your business and life straight away. So as always, I'm Rebecca Lockwood, your neuro-linguistic programming trainer, hypnosis trainer, and breakthrough coach trainer. And I'm so excited to be supporting you today. So today we're talking about, the biggest mistakes coaches make in sales. In fact, the biggest mistakes female entrepreneurs make in sales, because this is really relevant to most businesses, especially service-based businesses. So the biggest mistake, I'm just going to dive right in there and just say it. Like, the biggest mistake that people make when it comes to sales, especially females, is that they focus on themselves. They make it all about themselves. This is all about me, but it's not. Like, that is the biggest mistake you're making. You're focusing on yourself. And when it comes to sales in your business, it's not about you. It isn't. Even if you're selling coaching, especially if you're selling coaching, it's not about you. So what you need to really think about is, firstly, stop focusing on yourself. So if you're shining the light on you, you need to turn that around and shine it onto your customer or your potential customer, right? Because it's not about you. It's about understanding what they need from you, what support they need, whether or not your product or service is actually going to be suitable for them. It's not about you, right? It's not, I promise. You are amazing. You are incredible, but it's not about you. Right, so here I'm going to give you 3 steps that's going to really support you when it comes to making sales as a coach, as a female entrepreneur. Stop focusing on you. That's really important. But firstly, you need to think about, what is your promise? Like, what is the thing that you're promising to people? What is the transformation that you're taking people through as they work with you? What is the outcome that people are getting? So first thing, what is your promise? And underneath that means, like, what is the outcome that you're getting for people? What is the transformational process that they will go through as they work with you? What is that promise? Okay. The second thing we need to understand is, what do people actually want from you? Like, what is the need? What is the need for them? So what is the biggest problem that they are facing, and how does that link with you? So that's number 3, really. So when it comes to what is it that people want from you and what is the need, you need to really identify and understand, what do they need? What is their biggest challenge at the moment when it comes to the services that you offer? What is the biggest pain points for them? Again, I said it's not about you, it's about them. What do they need? What do they tell you they need? Now, don't make assumptions here. This is really important, because you really need to fully understand what they need from you and what they tell you they need from you. What is the outcome that they are looking for? Okay. And number 3, how do you solve the problem with your promise? So number 1 was, what is your promise? What is the outcome that people are the outcome that you're working with people on? Number 2 was, what do people actually want from you? What is the need? What are they saying they want support with? And then number 3 is, how do you link these 2 things together so that you can support your clients with their problem and link that to your solution? Okay. So it's really important to not focus on yourself. It's really important to focus on the people and the potential people that you're going to be working with, and ask them and find out, what is the problem that they have? What is the biggest challenges that they're overcoming at the moment? What are they getting stuck with? What do they need help with to be able to move forward? like things like, if there was one thing that you could teach them that would help them, what would that be? Okay. And then how do you link them two things together? How do you link your promise with their challenge, and how do you bring that together and link that together so they become clients and you can help them and facilitate that transformation? So as I said at the beginning, it's not about you. If you are getting caught up in sales, if you are getting caught up thinking people are not going to buy from me, or people don't want to buy from me, or people are skin, or people don't have this, or people don't have that, it's rubbish. It's you're focusing on you, and the reason why you're focusing on you is because you're getting caught up in your own beliefs based on your model of the world. Have you tapped into them? Have you tapped into their model of the world? Have you asked them? Yeah. So make sure, instead of focusing on you and what you need and your beliefs and your hang-ups and your negative beliefs and your holdbacks, shine the light on them and focus on them and ask them, what do they need? What are their biggest challenges and what are they getting stuck with? And then we link the two together, right? We'll link your promise with their challenge and we bring that together, and then they become potential clients or clients. Okay. So I'm running a training on this today, and I've popped the link in the description above, so it'd be lovely for you to join me on there. Basically, what I'm going to be sharing on there is the coaching secrets, the 3 biggest mistakes that coaches make and what to do about them. I literally dive deep into how you can overcome the biggest challenges that you're facing. And how do I know this? Because we've done the research and we've asked the questions. What are your biggest pain points? What are your biggest challenges? Where are you getting stuck? And that training helps you with the solutions. So it'd be awesome for you to join us on there. The link is in the comments above, or if you're on the podcast, it's in the show notes. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing week. As always, I'm Rebecca Lockwood, your neuro-linguistic programming trainer, hypnosis trainer, and breakthrough coach trainer. Have an amazing week.